Hey guys, and welcome to the video. Did you know that most people never hit 1000 subscribers, which is actually crazy? So I made this video so you're not one of them, and I'm gonna show you the most reliable ways on which you can earn your first 1000 subscribers. And quick disclaimer here, we're not gonna show you any scammy techniques such as buying fake subscribers, doing scammy giveaways, or running any sort of paid traffic, but those are actually all organic ways, genuine ways in which you can build your initial following. I have 5 methods ready for you guys, so make sure you watch it till the end to get the most out of this video. But let's start. Method number 1, it's called congruence, right? Especially when you're small and you are trying to grow a following, you have to be as congruent as possible and as consistent as possible to make sure that you build your audience for the right specific way. And to better understand what congruence means and what I mean by congruence, here's a quick example, guys. Let's say you have a channel called Business 101 and your intention is to post business videos, but since you are in the beginning and pretty much nothing that you post works, you're trying to post all sorts of videos like crypto videos, business videos, finance videos, capital videos, economy videos, all that good stuff, and you keep juggling them, you keep switching them, and you don't know what to stick with, and you're trying basically to get one of the video to get off the ground, to double down on that, right? Well, this might be a good technique, especially in the beginning. If you know exactly what you're doing, it's actually what kills 99% of the channels. The reason for that being is that, let's say you expect to build an audience for business people, but if you keep juggling and today you post a business video, tomorrow you post a crypto video, then you post your grandmother's pizza recipe, and you expect to build an audience basically by confusing the viewers, that's just not reasonable to work. Instead, what you want to do is you want to do your homework very well, like do a lot of research in advance, pick one niche and make sure that you're ready to stick with that niche for at least 6 months. And no matter what it is, you are going to post videos within the niche. I'm not saying post all the same videos over and over again, but you should post all the videos within one niche to build up congruency so viewers know what to expect. Again, don't get discouraged if you're not getting any views in the beginning. Even if for my channel, guys, that you are watching right now, my first videos got like 50 views, 16 views, 17 views. And eventually we build it up to over 1000 subscribers, which I'm super grateful for. Thank you so much, guys. Now let's get back to the point. As soon as you have a couple videos, guys, within the same niche, you'll definitely see one of them performing better than the others. And here I'm not saying one of them should get 1 million views overnight while all your others get like 50 views. Let's say if you on average your video gets about 30 views and then you have one all of a sudden who gets 300 views. What I would do the next thing is double down on that type of video, like make the same video again, change a little bit of it, make a version 2, a second one, all that good stuff, so you can basically double down and get the benefits of that video again, which is gonna help you gain more views and more subscribers, right? Method number 2, guys, incentives. You should make it a no-brainer for your viewers to subscribe. You should make it very easy. You should tell them to subscribe, and you should make it a no-brainer, as I said in the beginning. Like, you should facilitate their access to subscribe, and you should give them a strong reason, like, hey, subscribe for this, or subscribe for that, or subscribe for like my content, subscribe. You should provide so much value they should feel a no-brainer, right? Let me explain. The most basic way of incentivizing people to subscribe is basically just telling them like, hey, make sure to subscribe to this video if you want to see more business videos or more luxury videos or more videos or whatever the niche you are in. Basically just telling them and asking them for a subscribe, and this should basically be common sense, like, hey, I'm making those videos, you subscribe if you want to see more of them. So this is a fair transaction, if you will, right? This may sound common sense, but it can actually make a huge difference, especially if you're in the beginning. You know how they say, guys, like you don't get what you deserve, you get what you ask for. I'm not sure if that's correct, but you got the point, right? Speaking of saying, guys, here's a great example channel called Everyday Stoic, which is a great example not only for method number 1, which is congruence, because they stick to Stoics and they only post Stoics for the longest time ever, and second for the second one, where they have incentives to a whole different level. Like their whole channel, it's called Everyday Stoic, which basically puts the expectation in people, hey, I should see daily videos about stoicism, and then they also have it on their banner, which again, people know what to expect, so they're more likely to subscribe when they know what's gonna happen. Now, if you want to push incentives even more, guys, you can take it to a whole different level where you can say you can earn some contests, you can do some giveaways. Again, not scammy, not fake giveaways, but actual legit giveaways. Something you can do, it's, I don't know, let's say, hey guys, make sure to subscribe. When we hit 1000 subscribers, we're gonna do a $50 giveaway or a $100 giveaway. Depending on your budget, you can do an item, give like, hey, I'm gonna give away this mic, I'm gonna give away one of my YouTube plaques and all that good stuff. Again, that kind of gives people a strong incentive to invest, like they want to get something. but it's a double-edged sword, because here's the thing is, there is also a downside with this method, because you might get 1,000 random people to subscribe to your channel just because they want to get the item, they want to win the money, and then they will never watch your content because they're never interested in. You might get, for example, one of your viewers who is actually a legit viewer who's gonna watch your videos, but then he creates 10 accounts and then he invites 10 friends, so now you have 20 subscribers which are not gonna watch your content, which is gonna be detrimental for your channel in the long term. For example, if YouTube sees they have 1 million subscribers who are actively watching videos on YouTube, but only 1,000 of them watch your videos, that's gonna tell you, hey, like, this guy doesn't provide quality content anymore, so then they're gonna de-rank you in terms of the YouTube algorithm, which is something you don't want. Before we go to method number 3, guys, I want to mention that you can also use FOMO, or fear of missing out, to grow your audience. And the first thing that comes to mind, especially that this is something that we're working on implementing right now, is you can tell your subscribers that, hey, the first 1,000 people to subscribe will get automatically added to my free newsletter, when I'm gonna send you daily emails on the progress, the behind the scenes, the updates, and all that good stuff. And again, this can be a very, very strong way, because people want to see more information for free, so if they subscribe, they're gonna get that, right? So be creative, guys. There are a lot of ways where you can place incentives, but be sure you have at least one of them. Method number 3, trends. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of hopping in trends and falling for the shiny object, guys, but especially when you're building an audience, trends can help tremendously. Doesn't matter if we're talking about celebrity trends such as Kanye West divorcing Kim Kardashian, football trends as Messi leaving Barcelona, or even Elon Musk colonizing Mars. By the way, have you heard about colonizing Mars? They can definitely help your channel grow, and my advice would be to make videos on trendy topics as soon as possible, as soon as they're on the market. You want to make sure and be the first one to make those videos, because this is definitely gonna give you a competitional advantage, especially when you're a small channel. Also, guys, quick disclaimer here again, I've seen a lot of people trying this method or trying YouTube in general, and they make one video about one trendy topic. That video doesn't go crazy viral, doesn't do any better than their videos, and they give up following this method with trends. They say, even crazier, they say YouTube automation or YouTube in general doesn't work, which drives me crazy, because this is basically saying, hey, I want to lose weight. You eat one salad one day and then you don't lose weight, like you look pretty much the same, and then you look in the mirror and say, oh yeah, being fit, being in shape, it's a scam. It's not how it works, right? Or starting to do your crypto investment or crypto trading, and then the next day we are like, we're Lambo. You all know that meme, right? Keep consistent and try to make as many videos centered about trends in the beginning, and try to rank on as many trends as possible, guys. But again, don't get discouraged if your first, second, third, or fifth video doesn't rank. Keep posting videos, and eventually you should be able to hit one of them. You know, probably Russell Brunson, the creator of ClickFunnels, how they have this marketing style where say you're one funnel away. Same on YouTube, guys. I like to say that we're always one video away. Method number 4, jab, jab, jab. If you've never heard about this before, guys, I've taken inspiration from Gary Vee. If you don't know who Gary Vee is, it's pretty much an entrepreneur and a motivational speaker, which everybody follows on Instagram. And he even has a book called Jab, Jab, Right Hook, right? But if you notice, I said jab, 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 not jab, jab, right hook. And let me explain what. The book basically says, I have not read the book, but the summary of it, and it basically says that the jab, so jab, jab, right hook, the jobs are actually the value you provide to your audience through the content that you post, through the interactions that you have with them, the giveaways that you do, all that good stuff. And then the right hook, it's the ask, where you ask them to subscribe to your channel, to buy your product, and all that good stuff. Now, the reason why I call this method jab, 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 it's not because you should not ask them to subscribe. Again, you should not ask them for anything, as I said in method number 1. But instead, you should be much more focused on the jabs and not the hooks, right? Which means you should be more focused on creating value, providing value for your audience, because that's gonna get you an immense ROI, a tremendous immense ROI. Because the more you give, the more you're gonna get. Like, humans have this reciprocity law where if they see somebody provides immense value, if they see they actually like and love watching somebody, they will for sure subscribe. And this actually happened to me recently, and I was like amazed by how good this actually works. Where I was following a guy called Alex Hormozy on YouTube. I highly recommend you subscribe to him, guys, if you're looking to business advice. The guy's doing like $100 million a year, and he's basically like a free business mentor that has actually practical advice you can take and apply right away, which doesn't cost you any money. So because of that, I love his videos so much, and I love his approach so much. I've actually not only subscribed and pretty much watched all of his videos, but I've actually searched his website and tried to pay the guy for advice, which again, he never asked for. Not only that I love this strategy so much, guys, but I'm actually working on implementing in this channel, where I'm gonna try to provide as much value to you guys, as many free videos as possible. And then of course, for those of you who are interested in learning more or working with me directly, there's a link in the description where you can do that. Last but not least, guys, very important, method number 5, it's called relationships. The cherry on top of everything we discussed so far, guys, is by far relationships, right? If you can break the consumer creator barrier, like producer consumer barrier, and turn your fans, basically turn your viewers, fans, however you want to call them, into loyal fans, so actually know your life, follow you on multiple platforms, see what you're about, see what you're doing, all that good stuff, you won. I'm still working on this myself, guys, as I know how you see those videos, how you perceive them, but I'm trying to be as authentic as possible with you. But in the same time, I kind of have that OCD where I'm trying to script everything, have everything super professional, super clean, no mistakes, no rumors. I make a lot of cuts and all that good stuff. But again, I still want to deliver good value. I'm still a beginner YouTuber. Like, I've been only being a YouTuber for a couple of months. I have some experience with YouTube automation, as you guys know. But yeah, it's still a work in progress, and I definitely enjoy what I do. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. The way to do that, guys, the way to break that barrier, it's actually very, very simple, but not easy, which is why most people tend to don't do it. They say, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then they try to fall for the shiny objects. They try to find all those fine tactics of, hey, how to grow your audience, how to do this, how to do that. In reality, here's pretty much all you need to do over a consistent enough period of time, guys. Watch out. The most basic way to build a relationship with your viewer, guys, is to interact them as much as possible. So then whenever they leave comments, you want to try and reply to all of them and have actually legit answers, like actually verbal answers, not just saying, oh yeah, that's the way to do it, or yes, no, da da da. You actually want to provide even more value in the comments, which is something that I'm actually doing. So if you have any questions or any thoughts, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll try to respond to as many of you guys as possible, as soon as possible. Apart from replying to comment, guys, something that I tend to do is to tailor my content based on your guys' needs. So if I see a lot of people wanting me to make a video on a particular subject that talks about YouTube automation, which is my niche pretty much, of course I'll make that video, because I believe you should make your videos so they don't only fit your needs, like, oh yeah, this is what I want to talk about and you should follow me because this is what I want, but you should also deliver to them and ask them, hey, what type of videos would you like to make? And then if you like the videos, make them as well, right? So here's the thing, guys, with both those methods that I've shown right now and all the 5 methods, consistency is key. So even if you follow all those methods that I said in the video for 1 day or 1 week, guys, it's not going to be reasonable for you to succeed. It's going to be unreasonable for you to have success. So then most people are going to get discouraged and not stick through. But it's actually for those of you out there who are actually looking to play the long-term game, build an actual audience, be an actual YouTuber, and have a career around this, where you keep consistent, guys, and if you push harder, that's definitely going to get you results. I can promise you that if you stay consistent, if you actually deliver content that people want to watch and actually search for, and they love watching, like they stick on your videos for the longest time ever, you build a relationship with them, you are consistent for at least a couple of months, if not years, you'll definitely win in the long-term game, guys. So that's pretty much for this video. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.